Hey guys, today's video I have another budget-friendly DIY for you guys, and this one will only cost you $3 to recreate.
All those days trying to find a place where you won't make them just be alone. All those nights lying by your side, like it's a vibe, feeling it shine under your spotlight.
Welcome back to Ria's World of Ideas. If you are new to my channel, I am Ria, and on my channel I love sharing all the ideas that I find helpful in my life and home, and hopefully you'll find them helpful in your life and home as well. So if you're not a subscriber already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave this video, and also don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you're always notified on all the new videos that I put out. And if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up to let me know that you enjoyed it so that I'm able to bring more videos to you guys in the future that you guys will like. So with all that being said, let's just jump into today's video. And today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys another budget-friendly DIY that I created from the things that I have in my stash. A lot of people on YouTube, a lot of DIYers on YouTube, we're creating a lot of things from our stash right now because we don't want to go to the stores unless we have to, and really you shouldn't have go to the stores unless you have to. So a lot of us are getting creative and getting our juices flow, getting our creative juices flowing, and just basically trying to create things that we have in our craft closet, our craft bins. And if you've seen my last video, I did a Look for Less challenge for April that was hosted by Yami from the Latina Next Door, and also her co-host was Courtney from Creative on the Cheap, and they hosted the Look for Less challenge in April. And I created this wall shelf that I saw on Etsy for $45, and I recreated mine for only $2 with the things that I have in my stash. So today I am bringing you another DIY with the things that I have in my stash, but this is also a collaboration video with Heidi Samble from Heidi Samble DIY. Now she is an amazing DIYer here on YouTube, and I was so happy when she reached out to me to collab with her, to kind of do videos with her with the same kind of idea, because I watch her videos all the time and I get so inspired by her DIYs. And then she doesn't only come up with, when she does a video, she only do like one DIY, she does like 2 or 3, so she always has all these ideas, and I just find her amazing how she can keep coming up with so many different ideas and so many different DIYs. And they're not the same ones, she always has these different creative concepts that she comes up with. So she's really an amazing DIYer. So she reached out to me for us to collab, and basically we're both recreating stuff from our stash for our home. And she likes farmhouse style like I do, so my DIY has a farmhouse twist to it, and she's doing some stuff for her kitchen that has like a little farmhouse twist too. So after you've seen my video, check out the description box below, and I will have a link to her YouTube channel and also a link to her video so that you guys can see what she came up with to make from her stash. And you guys will be amazed, because if you like my videos, you'll definitely like her videos, because like I said, she is amazing. She is so creative. So after you see my video, definitely go check out to see what she created, because I'm definitely going to go see what she checked out, because she always inspires me to create new DIYs. Now, with all that being said, let's jump into today's video, and I'm going to share with you guys how I made not just 1, but 2 wall sconces for my bedroom, and I made it with just $3 with stuff that I got in my stash from Dollar Tree. So to create these wall sconces, I took these 2 Christmas signs that I found at Dollar Tree, and I love using these signs because they look like little pallet boards put together, so you could do so many DIYs with it. But I'm first taking off the string, and I don't want to cut the string off because I'm actually going to reuse the string in my DIY. If you don't want this string and you want to kind of hang it just directly to the wall, then you can just cut this off. But because I was going to reuse the string, that's why I untied it gently so that I will be able to use it again. I started off just with going in with white paint, because originally I was going to paint this whole thing white and kind of just have like a plain white sconce, and then maybe have some accents of maybe some tan. But as I was painting with this sponge, sometimes with these sponge paint brushes, the little metal thing gets in between and it scratches up the boards. And so as I'm painting it, I noticed that not everything was getting completely covered, and I kind of like the look of it. So once I did the first coat, I was liking the way it looked, and I was like, you know what, I'm not going to paint it anymore. I'm actually going to just keep it like this, because it looks like old beat up wood that was originally a color before, but then it's been aged, and then some color got taken off. So I thought this was perfect for farmhouse. So I'm just going in now with my ruler to basically draw lines on the back of this this sign, just like the lines were in the front, to create that look of different pallet board woods put together. So I'm just going with the same type of lines that they had in the front. I'm going to do it with the back with just my pencil, and then you can start with the pencil and then go over with paint, but I just continue with the pencil throughout this whole concept because I just like the look of the gray of the pencil up against the white, because it looked more farmhouse to me. Once I was done making all my lines, now it's time to make the little ledge or the little part where the candles will go or the vases will go for these sconces. So to do that, I took these little Tower Game Jenga piece blocks that you can get at Dollar Tree that everybody makes so many DIYs out of, and I'm going to take some wood glue that I also got at Dollar Tree. I love this wood glue. It's just as good as that Elmer's wood glue. In fact, I don't even buy Elmer's wood glue anymore because this is my go-to wood glue. And I'm going to basically take that glue to glue the little Jenga block pieces together to create a ledge for my sconces. So originally I have 6 Jenga block pieces to create the ledge that I was originally going for, but you'll see later on in the video how I make it a little bit bigger. But I just take 2 pieces and I glue the shorter sides together first, and that's going to kind of be like the underside of the ledge. And then I'm going to take those other 6 Jenga block pieces and then glue them together on their sides the long ways. Once both pieces are fully dry, now you can connect them together, and basically you're going to connect them kind of creating like an L shape. I don't know what else to call it. It's like it looks like a little L shape. You're connecting it basically so that you can make the ledge for these sconces. Once both ledge pieces were dry, now I went in with the paint, and I'm painting it that same apple barrel white, and I'm going to do the same thing, kind of like distress white paint where I'm not completely covering it so that the natural wood underneath can show through. Once both pieces were done and the paint was dry, now it's time to put them together. And to do this, I use this mat that you can get. It's a cutting board mat you can get in the sewing section anywhere in Walmart or even Hobby Lobby. But I like using this because I use the squares and the lines to help me line up things so that I can glue it down perfectly. And this lever is a great tool as well to get the most accurate measurement that you're like gluing it evenly. You don't want no lopsided candle or anything falling off. So to glue these 2 pieces together, I'm going to use the wood glue, but I'm also going to use that adhesive glue that you can get from Dollar Tree as well. If you guys have been following me, you guys know I use this for a lot of my DIY projects because it's just as good as E6000 and I love it. So I like using the combination of both of them because if I'm going to make something where something heavy is going to sit on it, I want it to be tough. So I want to do the combination of both the wood glue and the adhesive glue so that this ledge stays on there. So when I put my candles up, it will not fall or anything, or if I put a vase on there, nothing will fall off. So here's how it looks right now, and when I put my candle on it at this point, I realized that the ledge was a little bit shorter than the candle, so I needed to make my ledge a little bit longer. So what I decided to do was to take 2 more Jenga block pieces and glue them together, the short sides together, and basically add that layer on top, and so I can make my little ledge longer. Then I just started painting the piece that I just added. So after I was done painting the extra ledge, I took the white paint again and I decided to add a little bit more of a white paint strokes with this paintbrush that you can find in like the auto section or the home section at Dollar Tree. This comes 3 to a pack, this paintbrush, and I love them because they make great strokes on wood or the fake wood whenever you're trying to do those farmhouse styles. They make like these great brush strokes. And so off camera, I'm showing you right now what I did off camera because I thought the camera was running. But off camera, I actually went in with more white paint and I just did brush strokes this way and added a little bit more white paint because I kind of wanted a little bit more of a whiter color and brush strokes in it. And so now this is how I wanted it, but you could have kept it the same way it was beforehand if you wanted a little bit more of that yellow undertone or that beige or brown undertone, but I wanted it to be a little bit more white. And then I just took that twine rope string that it came with and I'm putting it back onto these signs because I actually want to have my sconces with this kind of twine rope hanging. You don't have to do this if you actually want your wall sconces to look like regular wall sconces you see at the store that actually attach to the wall. You could definitely fill in the holes, and then if you check out my last video where I made that wall shelf, I share with you guys how to create a backing on the back so that you're able to hang things on your wall. So check that video out and it'll show you. But I want the look of the string because for me it looks a little bit more farmhouse, so that's why I'm putting the string on mine. And this is how it looks with the string on it, and I like the look of it. For some reason, for me, I like the look of it, and I feel like when I bring in beach decor later on this year, this will be great for beach decor. I think the beach stuff will look great with the combination of white and this you know, this like rope, this natural rope on it. So I can't wait to do beach decor on this shelf. So now I'm just going back in and I'm creating lines again because I went over with the white paint. And so I kind of covered up the lines that I originally did. So I'm going back in and making some more lines. But this time I'm not just creating the lines down the row and down the middle. I'm actually going to take my pencil and I'm actually going to sketch out different types of marks on the edges as well. Because I feel like when you're doing these types of palette looking items, it looks more natural if you can make kind of like marks on the sides of the woods too, in the corners, because it does look like if you know, like if a wood has been through, you know, been through some things and been aged. So don't only just make lines down the middle, also take the pencil or your paint and definitely put some color on the edges of the boards as well. And this is how my little candle holder wall sconces turned out. And don't mind the holes in my wall. This is my craft room slash office, and I'm trying to redecorate in here, so I took everything off that wall. So that's why you see a bunch of holes in that wall. So try not to look at that. Try not to look at the wall sconces. But anyways, all I did was I added some candles that I made during Valentine's that I shared with you guys, my neutral Valentine's Day decor items that I made, and I felt like these were the perfect candles to go on them because I'm gonna have them in my bedroom. So that is how I created a farmhouse style candle holder wall sconces for my bedroom with Dollar Tree products. I really like how this one came out. Like, I didn't start off with it kind of looking like farmhouse. I really just wanted to go for a white look. But then as I was painting it, it just came out to be farmhouse, and we all know that I like that farmhouse look. And that is kind of the theme that I'm going for my bedroom, so it was perfect. Now, I shared with you guys how I put candles on it, but you can definitely take this and put anything you want on it. You can make it a little bit bigger. You can actually put the two pieces together and make like the wall shelf that I shared with you guys that I did in my last DIY. You can do so many things with those holiday signs. Those holiday signs that they have, they look like those palettes put together. There's so many things that you can do, farmhouse style stuff that you can do, and even boho stuff that you can do with those signs. So if you have some in your closet, if you have some in your bin, take them out, get creative, and do some stuff, do some decorations for your wall. Because definitely what I made today, it was only $3, and I've seen it go for more, over like 50 or more on, you know, like Wayfair or you know, all those different home decor places. They charge you so much for farmhouse decor when really you can make it for much less. So definitely just go out there and try to create something if you do have these signs. Let me know in the comments down below, what are you guys doing to basically like survive this time being at home? Like what is like your like thing that's making you like sane? Like everybody, I know everybody's anxious. Even the most calmest people can be anxious at this time because it's a real scary time. So tell me what you're doing to calm yourself down, to relax, you know, just to make yourself at ease at this time, because everybody can use tips, and I definitely can use some tips on how to relax and not be so worried about what's going on around us. So if you have any tips on what you're doing to relax, to calm your anxieties, let me know. You guys know I have anxiety, and so I try to do things that, can calm my anxiety. And that's why I told you I got like my TBT calms my anxiety, and things like that. So if you guys have any ideas on what calms your anxiety at this tough time, leave in the comments down below. That's my question for you guys today, so that we can help each other out. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Hey guys, don't forget to click on the picture in the middle of the screen so you can subscribe to my channel and get notifications on all the new videos that I put out. And check out these other 2 videos that I have posted on my channel on either side of my picture. Have a great day.